for the boss because it can solo a boss so well. Its skill set is perfect for that, but Bardock knows he's jumping on top of him early on, wants to take down the Freezer. This is
coming in
absolute
as
carnage
well.
in the middle.
Two players going down for
come out from the
Destiny.
cell, but it didn't work. Again, two of them finished off here. Jacko's gone down to Reyes.
Oh, third
This
one
was
going
a
down
great
for Stayark
team
as
fight
well.
coming on, and it's nearly a team wipe. The Freezer had to escape. He ran back up to the top, and he will hold on to it, but can he defend the God of Destruction? He drops his ult down, but it's not going to be enough. He can't go down, and he does. It's an enemy team KO. They can push forward and just take towers. Look at how they're going to split onto this. So much damage going to be done here, and this puts Team Presido in such a good position right now to absolutely destroy the defenses that Destiny Stayhawk have here.
Yeah, taking down two of the frontline God of Destructions and pushing these backline God of Destructions as well. Nice KO on the Brawly and Cell once again. I believe taking them down for the second time that fight.
This is a really strong start from them. Freezer needed to stay alive. He wanted to try and do the right thing. He was setting up to defend that top tower, but instead he found himself not able to get away. Remember I spoke earlier about his cards? He didn't have the extra movement speed. So when he does get it off the back of his skills, that's one thing off of his passive, but not having the cards meant he couldn't quickly vanish away, and he was interestingly taken down in a way he probably didn't expect because he tried to ult in time as well and get himself into a good position. Oh, this is so tough, man. When you're on the back foot like this, there has been only a little bit of damage done over to Team Presido up on their northern tower there for the God of Destruction. Yeah. And they need to somehow get a boss in order to fight this off, not give a triple boss KO. Oh, and look at this. This is great from Zero. He pinned down the cell, forces him back. He can roam, and he can be such a nuisance.
Oh, it looks like the Ribrian is up.
Oh!
Nice.
If they can't get this Ribrian for Destiny Stayhawk, it's game over. There is no way to come out of this. Oh, and this is great. The super attack coming out from here. And look at the speed. He's looking around. They can't see him. They don't know what's going on.
It looks like the super attack's coming in from both of the damage roll characters on the Presido side. Nice take. This will be the triple boss KO.
There is no way out now
this
for Destiny
is going to be
Stayhawk.
really rough. They do take down the two damage dealers, though.
The two damage dealers are up so quickly.
You can enjoy it on our best.
As much there, but they're going up against Sen. They've got two players.
The limit for code, well, March 16th, 11 p.m. PD. Awesome. Just one more God of Destruction to go for Team Presido.
It's all on this team fight. And look at the levels, by the way. Yeah. 13, 0 on the hit. On 12, Presido on 11 himself for the tank. There is no chance. And another thing we didn't really touch on was Stayhawk. He couldn't transform oneself for so long because he wasn't getting that bioenergy. He's only just did, I think, at level 10, so he was so far behind.
Yeah, it looks like they are in a really tight spot. Will they be able to defend this tower? It looks really difficult from just any perspective, honestly. Oh! Frieza getting taken down first.
Frieza taken down. That's your defense gone out of the way. Now it's just onto the individual fights. This is going to be so hard to hold. You can see Elite is trying to push as hard as he can. Super attack comes in, but Hit's still alive. He's trying to keep himself.
Two more players.
Only Godex remains. He's so low on health, he can't defend this. The God of Destruction will fall very quickly, and now it's all focused on that Dragon Ball. Team Presido looking to take this down. An enemy team KO once again, and that will be it. First game taken by Team Presido, and they look so strong, so confident, knowing exactly what they were doing.
Super solid performance. All right, Hit taking that MVP.
There's no surprise. There's no surprise. Zero FMG, the #1 technical player in the world, getting the MVP at the same time. And it was the way he was so aware of everything that was going on the map again and again. It was just so hard for Team Destiny Stayhawk to be able to deal with that. I don't know how they're going to try and counter it going into the next game. They probably need to look at a hero change, which we didn't see too often, right? We only saw Team Abe do it in Europe last time around, but this was such a convincing win. It was like they were just outplayed, a hero to hero, lane to lane. Something has to change going into the next one.
All right, let's take a look at the results of that game.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, just the numbers.
Hits, assists, man. See, with Hit here, right? This is one of the MVPs that I can completely agree with.
Yep.
Because, yes, he got 3 towers. By the way, we were not even seeing him take down the Gods of Destruction at times, right? But he was on there because he was so fast, so quick to maneuver around. The fact he got 4 kills is impressive, but it's the assist, meaning that he was involved in everything he needed to be involved in to do the key damage and put them in a good position. Obviously, Reyes is going to be there on the Kefla, taking on most of those fights to actually pick up the final kills, dealing them more damage. But this is exactly what you want to see. I feel like the sell from Steork was a little bit underwhelming, and definitely the Freezer. The build, I'm not going to question the build so much because I'm not such an informed Freezer player myself, but he definitely just felt like he was behind so many times, you know, especially not having the speed he needed at the whole game.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's take a look at the replay from that previous battle between Steork and Pseudo.
Let's go. Already though, look at this. 0FMG making a push on his hit, leaving the top lane, coming down to the bottom lane to back his teammates
first
up,
KO
and
on the
straight away
cell.
into a kill.
We need to charge up that transformation gauge. All right,
and it's not an easy one to do, but
for Team Pseudo.
And there was literally no fighting going on from the side of Destiny Steork here. See, the thing is, they have a trade in with this.
And they're going right into it. All right, a lot of super attacks coming in as well. Cell still alive. Oh, does go down. Frieza down as well. 2 KOs for Team Pseudo.
You saw that the Cell was trying to ult the super attack his way out of that right with the energy field, but it wasn't going to work out there. They're doing tons of damage, but Destiny gets it. The Broly, huge take. That's really massive for his team. He may have gone down in the meantime because it can solo a boss so well. Its skill set is perfect for that, but Bardock knows. He's jumping on top of him early on, wants to take down the Freezer. This is
coming in as
carnage
well.
in the middle.
2 players going down for
come out from the Cell, but it didn't work. Again, 2 of them finished off here. Jacko's gone down to Reyes.
Oh, third one going down for Steork as well.
Coming on down, and he does. It's an enemy team KO. They can push forward and just towers. Look at how they're going to split onto this. So much damage going to be done here, and this puts Team Pseudo in such a good position right now to absolutely destroy the defenses that Destiny Steork have here.
Yeah, taking down 2 of the frontline God of Destructions and pushing these backline God of Destructions as well.
He's looking around, they can't see him, they don't know what's going on.
It looks like the super attacks coming in from both of the damage roll characters on the Pseudo side. Nice take. This will be the triple boss KO.
There is no way out now for Destiny Steork.
Be...
Elite is trying to push as hard as he can. Super attack comes in, but Hit's still alive. He's trying to keep himself
two more players down
and poke in at the same time. This is just destruction after destruction. Only Godex remains. He's so low on health, he can't defend this. The God of Destruction will fall very quickly, and now it's all focused on that Dragon Ball. Team Pseudo looking to take this down. An enemy team KO once again, and that will be it. First game taken by Team Pseudo, and they look so strong, so confident, knowing exactly what they were doing.
Super solid performance. All right, Hit taking that MVP. All right, so that was the replay from Battle 1 between Steork and Pseudo. We do have that MVP slide ready, so let's take a look at that.
Lovely. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about when it comes to the Hit. Hit gets a bad name because I feel like he's one of the most difficult characters to play to a high level. But if you're someone like 0FMG, who's proven himself across multiple seasons to be one of the best players in the world with this technical character, he is right now the #1 in the world in technical role, 19th overall across the whole game. That's everyone playing. This isn't just like within South America. This is the whole world right now. And people look and say, oh, he didn't do too much damage. He is not there just to do damage. He is there to be annoying. He is there to get information. He can scout forward. He can roam around the map. The way he used his super attack was absolutely perfect. You know, this, for me, when I saw that super attack being used at the right time, just before the Ribrian boss, it told me that there was no way that they were going to lose this boss fight, because he stopped and slowed down the Broly, who couldn't then come into the fight. Only the Kefla was there. He had good awareness of all the actions they were taking around him, and he could just confidently tell his team, this is our time to strike. This is where we end the game.
Yeah, definitely. As you mentioned, that ability to just scout out information, and especially in this tournament kind of situation, you have all of your teammates on voice comms, so you can really rally that information as soon as you get it. So yeah, even better, I guess, than in solo queue as a character in a team composition like this.
And you also saw in this match, right, how the Cell was not able to get off many of the grabs. You know, he wants to go for his skill too, take them, grab them from behind, and also suck out their bioenergy so he can transform. A really good game for a Cell is where you see him transform at like level 5 or 6. Up until that point, he is kind of struggling. I saw such a low-end transformation because he didn't have opportunity to get the game going himself. So the Cell and the Freezer, both of them were so far behind that they were not really able to be a factor in helping this team fight take place. And that was a big problem here for them. Team Destiny need to maybe look at what else they can do, maybe what other heroes they can go to. I know we spoke about this before yesterday in Europe, but I'll just say that because we didn't see that happen, it's probably not likely. We know they like to stick to their guns, but I feel like this is a must. It has to change here because, it is a change.
Like there is a mini Goku this time coming in.
It's not the change I was hoping for. I didn't have a problem with Broly so much. Goku Daima will give you some more range in there, right? Can also do some of the damage over time with his Pansy Bombs in there. But I mean, Goku Daima wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
And I know Stayok might go back and listen to this commentary and say, but I love my Cell. I stick to my Cell. We know it's a popular character in South America, but it didn't work. And you're just losing the lane so fast to Buswido, who is obviously, he's a very capable player, but he's also playing Bardock, who is so far in the meta right now. He is such a strong individual character. So I'm a little bit nervous for how this game might go. This seems to be like a matchup that Destiny Stayok are going to struggle with, but maybe they've got some ideas and plans with how they want to try and take the bosses with Goku Daima, because Son Goku Mini himself is just very capable of quickly securing bosses if they need it to be done.
All right, looks like we are loaded up. Let's take a look at Battle 2. Squadron Blast SA 2026 Sharp 1. The second battle between Stayok and Buswido is about to begin.
And for Buswido, they're up one game right now. Their confidence is so high, especially with how they won that first game. This game, when it comes to Destiny Stayok, I'm looking at the Freezer and I'm looking at the Cell. It is on you two guys to turn this around and play to the level that got you here to the semifinals. It's already getting to the semifinals, but I think it was over 90 teams signed up for South America, which is super impressive for the region's first ever Dragon Ball Genshin Squadron tournament. But they need to show more of this individual play of why they're here. And do you know what's interesting straight away? The Daima Goku is going to be down in the bottom lane. Normally he plays top lane across like Europe and North America. Normally the Kefla would be down with him, but they're changing it up here. So a little difference coming in straight from the beginning of how I would normally see the meta played out.
All right, and just as we're in this early stage of this battle, do you have any insight on like the matchup between maybe Frieza and Hit?
For Frieza and Hit, right, it's obviously, when we look at how Frieza can play in terms of setting up, it's very hard for him to set up his units in order to defend, because Hit can obviously backstab so many times. You're going to see already he's trying to make a move down here to help them out.
Yeah, Frieza actually comes down as well. It is a 3v3 in the top side.
And I feel like that Frieza needs to do this. He needs to be using his maneuverability and his speed as much as possible. But as soon as he sets down Zarbon and Daboria, they basically end up being stuck there. And many players now know how to deal with that. They know how to destroy it. They know how to kind of counter him in that sense. So he's great for bossing if he's left alone. He's great in a lot of solo plays. But when you're playing against a team who's playing so well, it's going to be very hard. And you're going up against Zero FMG. He's just going to disappear. You won't know where he's coming from. Look, he's got cloud cover even now. And then he'll take them out very quickly. He'll be the nuisance to this Frieza. It's almost like a direct counter.
Yeah, definitely knows how to play against that technical opponent, Frieza. All right, we do have the Jackie spawning first this time in the top side.
But it happens so fast. We just start to get into the game. Jackie's already here 2 minutes in. Oh, this is nice. Destiny Stayok's on top very early on here. Not everyone has rotated in. It's actually the Hit that's staying down
from
in the
Frieza.
Side, and that's what you want to see. This is exactly it from the Frieza. Starting off strong, starting off fast, setting himself up for the bosses. Remember, Frieza can control this so well. Frieza is just the boss killer overall, and he does that by getting his Imperial Decree skill-free up early on. on and helping his Zarbon and Dodoria get this extra damage going. That's such a huge factor, which we didn't see play into effect in the first game.
Yeah, super clean setup from Team Stayark, and that Jackie, the real Jackie, is spawning on the left side in their favor as well.
And also interesting right now is Elite, who's playing the Kefla for Destiny Stayark. He's actually found himself at level 7 already. If we
fast.
also keep an eye on Stayark for Cell, see how much bioenergy he's been able to gain and where that could put him at the same time.
Looks like overall they are doing better than in the previous game, taking that boss as well as the levels, as you mentioned.
Definitely a better early start here. Now, what we didn't get to see too much of is Frank, who we're looking at right now, playing the Oob. He was not really like a huge factor in winning some of the fights. He does a lot of damage from far away, but you can see it's not being used in the same way we saw in Europe, where he's like the go-getting attacker and doing all the damage in there. And I love that here. Just now we see this from the hit. You see, Frieza sets his minions up, and Zero gets out of there. He's not looking to take that fight. He just makes sure he's not in range, doesn't want to get pinned down, and he can choose to disengage and go around.
All right, looks like the Nappa is
coming.
coming.
He's setting up so fast. Frieza's already down here, ready for Nappa. 8 seconds till Nappa spawns.
The Pseudo are on the left side, though. They might want to try to get him before he sets up.
Okay, this time around, the
right
Pseudo is there.
All of them.
They're ready for it. This
for this Nappa. Who's going to take it? Nice take from the Oob. Team Pseudo taking it. Oh, Cell going down. 3 players on Team Pseudo going down. He's the only player alive.
He's got out of there.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. And Cell getting picked up from that pod as well.
And look, this is the difference. Cell has now managed to transform. Level 7, he got enough bioenergy off the back of these wins. But this is a huge problem for Pseudo because we saw again 3 of them go down during a boss fight. That means they're given a lot more experience over. Frieza, Daima, Goku is at level 9 already. We've got 8 for Elite on the Kefla and 7 ready to transform. Perfect form Cell. He's already there. Is it Stayark himself? So they are levels ahead. They have got the lane, and now it's a back foot farming go for Pseudo.
All right, let's see if Stayark can take this advantage and take this game as well. There are still 2 more bosses. See which team will take those.
There's still plenty of chance. And also, this is really good in terms of it split the bosses again 1-1. So it's not like you're going to until his health gets low and then he jumps into it.
All right, we do have that next boss in roughly 30 seconds. For those newer players, though, for the transformations, what are the best timings, do you think, for, I guess, the damage rolls, technical rolls, and the tank rolls?
I feel like
while we have time,
you basically, as soon as you've got your transformation, you need to do it basically when you do get the lower health. Because if you can be in a fight and you want to play a little bit more aggressive, you know you've got that transformation to give you full health again. So then you can take your time and get the job done. Look at this from Pseudo. This is really smart. They dealt straight away with Frieza so that he couldn't set up and get all his damage onto the boss. So they pushed him back, got him out of there. Now it's up to Godex and Stayark to try and hold on. But they're
nice,
both going
taking down 3 players from Stayark.
Absolutely huge. Only Frieza remains, and Pseudo, they're going to comfortably get this one. 0 problems at all for them. And remember, Ribrianne is going to give the healing that they need, and this is a key boss. This is almost like if you don't have the triple boss KO effect yet to your name, and you're trading bosses like they have 1-1, this is the boss that you feel like is a must secure in order to do damage. And look at this, a God of Destruction's gone down, and guess who's back in the lead? It's Team Pseudo. That is a huge play coming out.
That was super impressive, taking down 3 of their opponents before that fight, forcing Frieza to fall back as well.
Yeah, and by the way, if Frieza stayed around there, that would have been another team wipe.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone killed, and then it would have been almost a nearly instant win again. I'm sad to say it, but a fast game, and it would have been 2-0 Pseudo. Now, Destiny Stayark still have a chance here, but it's not going to be easy. And look at this from Zero FMG. He's being annoying. He's poking around. He wants him to follow him. Reyes has gone down, though. Great double kill coming in there to make that work in their favor. Two of them challenging onto Reyes. They knew that Zero would fall back. He's not going to stay around and fight, but it's also stopping his poking coming in. Good teamwork. They're still in this game. They are not out of it just yet, but they need to be able to secure themselves a God of Destruction. They're still getting the farm on there. Stayok is starting to get lower on levels. I'm really impressed with Presido, who are being able to gain the levels. There was a one point, maybe at 5 minutes in the game, where they were quite far behind and it was looking scary for them. But they've come back into it. Now we're going to get the Jacko boss spawn, and 100% Destiny Stayok need to get this one.
Yeah, looks like Presido actually ahead in levels now.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
they've gone ahead.
Board. Yeah, super impressive how they can come back from that.
They were so far behind just 3 minutes ago, and they've already turned it on their head. They played so well. Oh no, Cell out of this. This is not what you want. You're going in for a boss fight and you've already lost your tank. This is not ideal, and the Jacko is so important for Destiny Stayok. They're going to try and push for this. Elite will not have the health to do it. The super attacks are coming in. Reyes
Jacko's still alive,
securing the damage. Jacko gone down by Zero. FMG hugely done, triple boss KO, and now they're just going to run completely across the map, take on all the positions. Look at Zero FMG, even picking up another kill there, takes down Elite, and they are all over the Gods of Destruction. They don't need to push into this. They're just going to completely farm all they want, take down another God of Destruction, and be in a comfortable position. But it is all now about just surviving when they keep coming back, and you see Stayok Destiny trying to push back. And while they're doing this, you can farm the whole time. Look how many minions are on the map.
Looks like they might be taking the cell down as well. Elite going down already.
Energy field, he's locked in with him. This could be difficult though. He's got the health for it. He can fight. Oh,
he is there. He's still alive. His team coming back for him as well. Nice.
Oh, they saved him. They saved him. They saved him. His energy field was impeccable there. Great timing, because otherwise Stayok would have died. But the farm still, I spoke about how many minions are on the field. Yeah. We've got 13, 13, 12, and 11 right now for Team Presido, and they have no problem because all of Destiny Stayok have to sit back and defend. Yes, they've got 2 towers, but they have no map control right now, and that means that all the kills, all the XP that you need to get levels is going to go the way of Team Presido, and then they just need a successful team fight to go forward.
Let's see what Stayok does in this really tight spot. Looks like the cell does try to get a bit of an XP there. They are roaming really just close by their towers, though. They really can't get picked off, as you mentioned.
Yeah. They can't get picked. Like if one player dies here, that means it's going to be straight game on. They want to play the 4v3, use that to their advantage, and just look at how they're patrolling the map. Cell cannot go too far. He knows this, even with the cloud covering. Hit, by the way, you can see on Zero, he's stayed on their side of the map. He's on Destiny Stayok's side of the map, and he's taking all of the extra farm in the middle, where the rest of his team are cleaning up everything else that is theirs. It means they cannot get ahead.
We have a clash with the Stayok Cell going down. Nice
instant
pick. The Bardock catching Cell there.
And by the way, Bardock didn't even use his super attack, and that was that fast because he had backup from his teammates, so he's holding on to it. And you can see now they're just waiting, waiting for their time to pounce. They've split into a 2 versus 2 split. And this is common when you're far ahead, especially as you know they're under pressure without a tank in play.
All right, looks like they are going in for the KO onto Elite. Nice take. They should be going for the God of Destruction as well, taking down Frieza as well. No, Frieza does barely make it out.
He escaped. He escaped, he held on to it, but can they hold on to their God of Destruction? There is so much pressure being applied to them. Bardock's finished off, though. Bardock's finished off.
Yeah, Bardock is down.
Went down straight away. Reyes is trying to hold on.
Reyes is super low. Nice save from Zero FMG.
Great work from Zero FMG. The hit playing perfectly, stunning them, putting him in position, and he's now recalling to get health by not risking it. This is beautiful team play. You know you don't want to overextend, lose a team fight, and then suddenly lose the game.
Yeah, that was just really beautiful from the hit there. Insane plays.
And they can farm some more.
Yep.
But this is a deep game, by the way. We're 12 minutes in almost. 12 minutes in. It's hard for the farm. Cell is only level 11 right now, so he's going to struggle in a lot of these team fights.
Do you think the team compositions also kind of influence the length of the game as well, the Cell and the Frieza?
Yeah, definitely, because you can have a bit more even. Obviously, in the previous game, it was the enemy triple KO. Yeah. Sorry, the enemy KO of all 4 going down. That's what cost them. But you can see this has come a little bit more neutral, especially where the Frieza is defending a lot.
All right, we do have the Zenos charging in about 3 minutes, actually. Super excited if that we can see that as well.
Oh, perfect use of his super.
Nice.
Perfect use of the super. Look at him just patrolling right now.
Right,
He's avoiding everything. He's going back
down.
and forth. Elite finding himself out of it. Low damage done from one God of Destruction taken. Only one more to find. Oh no, only Goku Diamond remains. He could die here as well. He's so low. He's been stunned. Enemy team KO once again. Team Placido looking strong, and no one will be back in time to finish this off. This is a free game. Roll the way, destroy the shell, pick up that Dragon Ball. 2-0 to the grand final. Team Placido have done it once again, and Zero FMG stands confidently and proudly with that Dragon Ball in hand with a smile on his face. And another MVP. This is the level of hit that we are missing in top tier Gegashin Squadra competition. Zero is showing it to us right now, and he is living the dream as a hit player. If you're watching at home and you like playing hit, you need to learn from this man.
Yeah, definitely. Just the roaming as well as saving his teammates there at the end, or towards the end there. So yeah, just doing everything as a technical slash support-ish role character should be doing. Super nice performance. All right, let's take a look at the results.
Everywhere on the map. Okay, the early game was certainly won by Destiny, Steyork for sure, but this composition, even with having in the Goku Daima, the Goku Mini into play, this was not going to work out for you just because the hit is so advanced. Like, the cell can't sustain the same way that Bardock can. The passive ability of Bardock, you know, toughening up as his gorge gets filled up and he's fighting more, it just keeps him alive longer. It's much better for those team fights. And I will say, we didn't talk too much about Frank on the Super Oob, but he was playing so well of doing damage from far away. He was, many times, if you looked at the mini-map, he was just kind of off center and keeping himself at a good distance that he could still ult if he needed to, use some of his skills, push on in. And he was supporting really well. And I will say at the same time, some of the decisions on when Reyes was doing the super attack for Kefla was perfect. He'd be on like 10, 15% health, maybe 20% health, drop the super attack, get a lot of speed in there, and just do so much damage across it.
Yeah, these two damage players, just want to add on a bit. Reyes being a bit more aggressive, and then Frank in the back, not dying, just making sure he can support his team throughout all these skirmishes. So really nice play from those damage role players as well. All right, let's take a look at the replay from Battle 2 between Steyork and Pasuito.
Not everyone is rotated in. It's actually the hit that's staying down
from
in
the
Frieza,
side,
and that's what you want to see. This is exactly it from the Frieza. Starting off strong, starting off fast, setting himself up for the bosses. Okay, this time around, Pasuito is there.
All of them.
They're ready for it.
For this snap, but who's going to take it? Nice take from the Oob. Team Pasuito taking it. Oh, Cell going down. 3 players on Team Pasuito going down. He's the only player alive.
He's got out of there.
Oh.
You know you've got that transformation to give you full health again. So then you can take your time and get the job done. Look at this from Pasuito. This is really smart. They dealt straight away with Frieza so that he couldn't set up and get all his damage onto the boss. So they pushed him back, got him out of there. Now it's up to Godex and Steyork to try and hold on. But they're
nice,
both going
taking down 3 players from Steyork.
Absolutely huge. Only Frieza remains, and Pasuito, they're going to comfortably get this one. 0 problems at all for them. And remember, Ribrianne is going to give the healing that they need, and this is a key boss. This is almost like you've already lost your tank. This is not ideal, and the Jacko is so important for Destiny Steyork. They're going to try and push for this. Elite will not have the health to do it. The super attacks are coming in. Reyes
Jacko's still alive, but
securing the damage. Jacko gone down by 0 FMG. Hugely done. Triple boss KO, and now they're just going to run completely across the map, take on all the positions. Look at 0 FMG. Even picking up another kill there. Takes down Elite. A tank in play.
All right, looks like they are going in for the KO onto Elite. Nice take. They should be going for the God of Destruction as well, taking down Frieza as well. No, Frieza does barely make it out.
He escaped. He escaped, he held on to it, but can they hold on to their God of Destruction? There is so much pressure being applied for them. Bardock's finished off, though. Bardock's finished off.
Yeah, Bardock is down.
Went down straight away. Reyes is trying to hold on.
Reyes is super low. Nice save from 0 FMG.
Great work from... Oh, perfect use of his super. Perfect use of the super. Look at him just patrolling right now. He's avoiding everything. He's going back and forth. Elite finding himself out of its low damage done from one God of Destruction taken. Only one more to find. Oh no, only Goku Diamond remains. He could die here as well. He's so low. He's been stunned. Enemy team KO once again. Team Placido looking strong, and no one will be back in time to finish this off. This is a free game. Roll the way, destroy the shell, pick up that Dragon Ball. 2-0 to the grand final. Team Placido have done it once again, and Zero FFG stands confidently and proudly with that Dragon Ball in hand with a smile on his face. And another MVP.
All right, so that was the replay of Battle 2 between Steorg and Pursuito. A bit of a rough start for Pursuito, but they did come back to take the second battle and move on towards the grand finals.
Yeah, and you know what? That's what impresses me is that Team Placido, they just found themselves on the back foot, but they didn't let it get to them. They still made the right choices. They were under level around the 5-minute mark. They weren't able to secure the second boss that they wanted to do there, right? It was a trade of bosses 1-to-1, but then they still came back to it with smart team fights and good farming, amazing use of the hit as well. That's what will happen when you have the #1 technical in the world at this game on your team. And I will just say that I'm not going to jump the gun and say they're now favorites to win the tournament. We haven't seen Team Captain Montoya do this, right? But this could be also, for people watching at home, that this was a bit of an uneven matchup in terms of the heroes being used. And I know there are people looking at this and thinking, why are they using Cell? Why are they using Frieza? In different regions, some heroes are more popular. We are learning that, right?
Yeah.
And there are some heroes we see that are more in meta and not in meta. Like I play in the Europe region. I don't see so much Cell. I don't see so much Frieza coming in there, especially when you're looking at like S rank level. But I will say that if people are confident and believe in these heroes, they can use it. But I think if you're playing in a tournament and you're playing on a top tier level, you should always be able to have maybe 2 heroes per role you are playing that you can be like God tier at, that you can make sure that you could switch to if needed, because it really did feel like they were outmatched in the veto of choosing characters and choosing who they wanted to play.
All right, let's take another look at the MVP, that God tier hit.
Look, it's more damage this time, right? It's not about the kills with hit, it's about what he's doing. So, okay, 216,115 total damage inflicted. Took only 56,000 of damage, didn't die at all in there, 7 assists. But what is impressive again is just where you see him on the map. He is being annoying, he is poking in and out, he is playing the game the way you are supposed to play a hit, and he has great cohesion and great chemistry with his teamwork, with his team. And that's what's making it work. Teamwork equals dream work, and that was what we wanted to see there.
All right, let's see if they can perform in a similar fashion in the grand finals. All right, we have the brackets updated. Let's check out the next match. All right, so once again, the first semifinals went to Team Pursuito. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the second semifinals match between Captain Montoya and Sensei. All right,
this is going to be very exciting. We talked a little bit about Captain Montoya versus Team Sensei in here, and this is where we have 4 players across a total of 8 players that are all playing at the top level in the world. I'll give the breakdown once again. So Team Montoya is 3 players from Argentina and then Wolves from Peru. Wolves is the #1 player in the world at this game overall on the rankings. He is the #1 damage in the world. And let me just tell you how crazy this is. When Abe, who for the first and second season was the #1 overall in the world, he had S rank in all 3 categories: tank, damage, and technical, where Wolves only has A4 damage, A4 tank, S damage, and A3 technical, which means he is pushed so far on points, on wins, with the damage roll, that he's still been able to secure #1 in the world overall. That on its own is a huge achievement. Then, when we look at Team Sensei, they have the 27th in the world best technical, the 18th in the world damage, and the 27th in the world tank. That doesn't mean that they've just got a significant advantage in here. Captain Team Montoya, they're still going to be the favorites coming into it. But what they need to be very careful of if you're Team Sensei is just your Loiro Fabico, this player. He is going to be the one playing a damage role, and he does play damage in S rank, but he is only B4 and B2 in technical and tank. So maybe he has a little bit less experience in playing some of the other roles. So it's going to be about the team cohesion and how they're working together with all of this.
All right, super excited to see which team will proceed to the grand finals. But before that, here's another part of our P3G capsule serial code.
Let's go.
Let's go. 653Z, 653Z, whichever Z or Z you prefer. These are the next 4 characters of the serial code. 653Z, 653Z. We'll be giving out the rest of the code during this stream, so please make sure you write these down so you do not forget. We also love your passionate support and your comments down below and on social media as well, so please continue to show your support for the players of the South American region. Please continue to use the hashtag SQB_SA, all caps, as shown on the screen.
Oh yes, we're reading and we're seeing a lot of the comments people are making on social media about the game, about the event, about us and the commentary and the hype we're trying to bring. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it the whole way through. We are having so much fun covering these games, and this is only the opening weekend. We still have another weekend.
Yeah, we have 2 more series coming up, so super excited for those as well. All right, before the second semifinals match, we have statistics from the SA server during Season 3. So let's start off by looking at the most used characters. All right, in first place we have Vegito with a 10.2% pick rate. We haven't seen him yet in this tournament, but he is still a popular hero to use. Second place we have Brawly with an 8.7% pick rate. Third place Super Saiyan 3 Goku with a 6.8% pick rate. Fourth we have Ultimate Gohan. Fifth we have Gotenks. Sixth place we have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Seventh place Toppo. 8th place, we have the Bardock, and 9th, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and 10th place, that Cell we saw from that previous match. All right, what do you think?
You know what, a big difference I'm seeing there is, for example, in Europe, Bardock was in the top 4% for the pick rate. So he was 4th place with a 5.1% pick rate, where on SA server, Bardock's only in the 8th position. The Super Vegito is still super popular, as well as Broly across both games. So the top 3 is the same. Ultimate Gohan only a little bit above in there. Gotenks is not as popular in Europe as he is in South America. So there are some slight changes. But for anyone watching this and looking and thinking, what is going on here? Where is Kefla? Remember, Kefla, more of a new character. Not everyone has managed to unlock her just yet, even though she is really powerful and is almost like a must-have as you're looking at within these games, right? Everyone is picking Kefla. You will always see some Kefla. So, you know, give it some time. Wait until next season, the end of this season. You're going to see so much more Kefla coming out.
All right, let's also take a look at the KDA rankings of Season 3, the SA server. All right, so first place, we have the Bardock, actually 2.95, and then the Kefla, as you mentioned, super powerful damage roll hero, 2.89 KDA, and Baby coming in 3rd place, I believe once again, 2.78 KDA, and then we have the Kid Gohan hit, Kale in 6th, the Gammas in 7th, Piccolo, Frieza, and Majin Buu in 10th place. So once again, Baby doing really well in terms of KDA on these solo queue servers.
You know what? I don't know. I must be just wrong. I don't see enough Baby in there. But remember, this is from C4 rank or higher. But definitely within the S ranks, we're not seeing a huge amount of Baby being used. It seems to be a bit of a meme, but I will just take it at this point. It's identical, by the way. EU and SA. Bardock 2.95, and then Kefla 2.90 in Europe, and then 2.89 for SA. Baby only 0.1 point of difference in there. So they're kind of similar across the board early on. It's only later when we get down to like the Majin Buus and the Freeze and stuff that changes around between EU and SA. So kind of similar on the KDA for now.
All right, and yeah, that hit a bit higher than the EU servers hit, I believe. Might be all thanks to Zero FMG there.
Yeah, just one man army.
Yeah, very possible, definitely possible. Yeah, and yeah, he's definitely performing really well on that hero in this tournament so far.
Oh yeah, the thing is, right, when I'm looking at these characters and what I'm seeing in different regions, I'm just really happy that we are getting some diversity.
Yeah,
because so many people just saying, oh, we're only picking the meta characters, we're only seeing what's there the whole time. But I mean, this already shows me that the South American teams want to play a little bit different, want to play to what they enjoy. And for all of you at home, if you're new to Gekishin Squadron, if you are just playing for fun, which is what games are made to be, then play the hero that you love, the hero that you grew up in childhood saying, I want to be this person, you know? Like for me, I'm a Vegeta fan. I'll play Vegeta no matter what, even if he's in meta or he's not in meta. Sometimes that's just the way to do it because games are supposed to be enjoyed. But when you do get to the top level, sometimes you got to make some choices in order to be, you know, winning and getting yourself the best advantage possible.
Yeah, definitely. I love my Gohans as well. Thankfully, he's super strong right now in the technical role, the Ultimate Gohan. We haven't seen him yet in this tournament.
No.
We haven't seen Vegito as well. So yeah, looking forward to seeing those two heroes, hopefully in this next semifinals as well as the grand finals as well.
Definitely, definitely. I will say as well, when we get into this next game, right, that this is going to be, from what I'm looking at chat here, Sensei is getting a lot of Brazilian flags put alongside it. So it's going to be a real battle of different areas, different regions within South America. If Sensei's coming from Brazil, then you've got Captain Montoya from Argentina, Wolves from Peru. This is going to be a battle of pride at the same time as well. And I want to just see, when we're seeing so many of these players that have probably played against each other so many times, how they deal with this in a tournament level. This is when we start to talk about mentality. This is when we start to talk about dealing with pressure. And people at home, if you think there is no pressure, well, guess what? They're competing right now for being in a position to put themselves to some of the best players in the region, and they are some of the best players in the world. This means a lot to them. This is what they work for. This is what they grind for. This is what they put hundreds of hours into this game for. So right now, it's not feeling like when they just join a normal game, they're playing with friends, you know, they're just enjoying the game, testing things out. No, this is, they know, like a really important part of their almost beginning of a career within this game.
Yeah, definitely. Literally the beginning of the SA tournament as well. This will be the first champions of the region if they win this tournament. So yeah, there's a lot on the line. It's not just that skin. The skin's definitely amazing. The badges are cool. But you really want to be that #1 first champion of your region as well.
Definitely. And this is the thing. Wolf said a very important thing, that he wants to prove that this region in South America is not a weak region. And okay, looking at looking at us how we're starting off straight away, this is not a weak region. This is a region right now who is looking to make sure that they can show themselves in the best light possible. 2 Bardock straight in, 2 Keflers, a Super Vegito in for Loiro, and then Sensei on the Ultimate Gohan alongside Captain Montoya as well. The first time though, we're seeing Piccolo. Now, Piccolo, he requires so much skill to use. Piccolo for me is a 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 skill to use. Piccolo for me skilled at every little detail using the Piccolo. So that could be the difference here, right? It just feels like a character who's super strong, but it can be really punishing if you make a mistake on him.
All right, let's check out the first battle between Team Captain Montoya and Team Sensei. The second semifinals will begin.
So many top tier players, so many, and the very best in the world. I'm going to keep saying his name, Wolves from Peru right now is going to try and show the world exactly how you're playing this game at the highest level, what it means to be one of the best players in the world, the #1 for Season 3 of Gekishin Squadron. So let's get it on. Let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, super excited to see the Piccolo as well. Really popular pick in the previous tournament from 2025, actually, just sniping those bosses with his special beam cannon. So yeah, looking forward to that as well. We do have the Ultimate Gohans on both sides this time.
Yeah, the Ultimate Gohans is what we were looking at to try and see, right? This was something that we were certainly focused on in looking at the importance of them. But I mean, we're going to have to wait and see how they're going to be used here within the South American server.
Alright, so it looks like in terms of just the composition, Team Sensei's composition, very similar to what we saw yesterday with EU. Both teams playing it fairly safe so far. Oh,
And I
some
expect
aggressive
that,
here.
right? You can't see the health. They're
Yeah.
going to have little fights going on. Wolves as well, nicely securing the Kai. Beautiful stuff there. Chippy's come up to back him up as well, so they're bringing Bardock up early on.
Oh,
They're
going
straight
down!
onto systems. They take down the Kefla fast and furious. Remember, Kefla is so weak in terms of just how spongy she can be, how much damage she can take. That was a huge jump. Really impressive rotation. That is the perfect fast rotation early on. And guess what? Jackie Chun, the first boss, is coming up, and they're already there with a lead in terms of the experience. And if they wanted to, they can quite easily secure this Kai, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Land
Oh, it
in the
looks like
kick
they
on the
might be
Sensei.
taking down
Oh,
another player. Nice! Sensei going down!
Oh, that is a huge mistake. And look, the rotation was perfect. Piccolo single-handedly holding the bottom lane, only just coming up now.
Nice
They're going to go in
take!
for the
Super
fight.
fast take with that
Piccolo
special beam cannon.
instantly kills it. Special beam cannon is the win, single-handedly making this happen. And this is absolute destruction from Captain Montoya. Beautifully played, great teamwork, and they are not done yet. Oh, the Vegito's low as well. He's got to be careful. The Bardock can jump him, but doesn't want to risk it because there is a high level on that Vegito already. He's level 7. So look at what we're seeing here. Wolves and Vegito both level 7. Everyone else 5 across the board. Already, Piccolo's grabbed his super attack back at the beginning, so he's already in a good position to do it. This is just so strong.
Super nice, amazing, just lurking from the Chippy early on that Bardock, saving literally, I guess, that boss, taking down 2 of his opponents in that gank. You know, he hovered the baby for a moment there in the champion or the hero select.
He's trying to bait me, man.
Yeah,
He must have been watching the
he's
commentary.
definitely watching us.
He's trolling. He's definitely trolling. But what a crazy, impressive start from Captain Montoya.
Yeah.
2 kills already, Sensei on the back foot, 1 boss secured, and it wasn't even close. This was not a matchup so far. Now, this is a very early game. It's nowhere like going to just define everything that's happening right now. But I will say, Poros on this Piccolo, he has impressed me straight away. How fast he was able to hold that. Now, do you know what's beautiful? You know the Hell Zone trap he does, where he puts all the beams in the sky? You can single-handedly hold a God of Destruction and be very defensive there while keeping some distance at the same time. And more often than not, you see a lot of the Piccolos scout forward on the map. So they'll be maneuvering their character somewhere else while keeping an eye on what the Hell Zone trap is doing, which gives you extra visibility. And another battle's already started down here. Oh, the Vegito's low already, being blasted off into all directions. System is gone
both
down.
damage
This
wolf
is great
players
work.
down
A
for
double
Sensei.
kill straight away. Complete domination. The Bardock has to transform because he was on so much low HP, but Poros is there, and he can do a special beam cannon once again if he wants to secure it, but they will just finish it instantly. Piccolo too strong, too smart right now, and Captain Montoya with the double bosses and all the kills going their way. Sensei do not know what is happening to them right now.
Yeah, just perfection there in that early team fight as well as that boss take.
This is hype. This is the most explosive hype start we have had to any game so far. Oh, Captain Montoya with the constant stuns.
Yeah, it looks like
and the
nice
low
take
finished off.
on the
What?
Vegito.
Vegito may
Just
have the levels, but he
domination
doesn't
here.
have the health, and he's completely rolled over. This is why I said Team Captain Montoya with the best player in the world from Peru. I'm not talking about South America right now. He is the best overall player at Gekishin Squadra, and he is dominating right now with great team play with his teammates.
All right, Captain Montoya also taking down the first God of Destruction of the second semifinals. Just ahead in every aspect so far.
I don't know how Sensei get their way out of this. They cannot lose the next boss. If they get triple boss KO, I will just call the game GG already, because I don't know what they could do. It would take a huge mistake from Captain Montoya to lose this if they get all 3 bosses, because right now they are playing together better. Wolves up on level 11. Remember, the Vegito was level 7, the same as Wolves at one point.
Yeah.
But because the Vegito has died twice, he is now on the back foot, and Wolves and Piccolo are just dominating. And look how Captain Montoya is placing pressing his helper to give extra vision at the same time. This is a really smart Ultimate Gohan play. This is what you should be learning from if you want to play Ultimate Gohan.
Nice damage onto the Bardock.
Taken down. The Bardock is out of it again. Your tank is being finished off here. The Vegeto's trying to fight for it. Wolves doing a lot of extra damage.
Nice
and they're trying
special
to
beam
escape.
cannon there as well.
Special. This is just absolutely crazy. How is
It
he
looks like
getting
they're going
away
to take
with
down
this?
another player as well. Kefla going down.
They're hunting, but they could go for the boss. Captain Montoya is hunting Sensei down. He's got the levels. This could be the team KO. This
Will
is
they
great.
get it?
They're going
oh,
for it.
just barely getting out alive.
Back.
Nice save by the Bardock.
Oh. Captain Montoya does go down a slight overextension. 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 Be scared of this. You can defend all you want, but they've got the big boost. You see Chippy now going for the 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 trying to come in and hold them off, but it's not going to work. The shell is there, ready to break. They've got this confidently. A special beam cannon hit by Piccolo. One more time, he picks up the Dragon Ball and he makes it look easy. What a performance. What a play. For me, I don't know what the MVP is going to say, but I say Piccolo because it was so impressive. It will be the Kefla, probably from the extra damage and the kills coming in there. Oh, what a game, man. What an absolutely crazy game. This was stylish. This was insane. Impressive. Wow. I love this game at such high level of play. I love this game at such high level of play. Than anything we saw so far from EU.
Yeah, that Bardock actually going down as well, just getting bursted down before he could really get his gauge anywhere, just getting obliterated for that first.
Yeah, there was a moment where Chippy should have died. He used his gorge on the Bardock, and then you saw him do the wild roar. He managed to stay alive, was invulnerable to the damage coming in there. His teammates swapped in. The confidence to do that when you have so low health is just was so precise timing. I'm so impressed.
All right, let's take a look at the results.
There we have it. Look, so 6 kills for the Piccolo, but more assists up on the Kefla. This was a really close MVP race coming in there. And I'm not going to criticize anyone on the side of Team Sensei, but it just felt like they were rolled over and dominated in this one. Like, they had some fights going on there. Their Super Vegito, Lorio, was able to get up on levels, but he wasn't able to continue the farm going once they started to lose the team fights. And that's what it comes down to sometimes.
Yeah, those early roams from Chippy on that Bardock, and then Piccolo just sniping the bosses and the players as well. Solid performance from many of the players, all of the players on Team Captain Montoya. All right, it looks like we have the replay from that battle. Let's check it out.
Let's go. As well, nicely securing the Kai. Beautiful stuff there. Chippy's come up to back him up as well, so they're bringing Bardock up early on.
Oh, going down
to systems. They take down, they easily secure this Kai, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
Oh, it looks like they might be taking down another player. Nice, Sensei going down.
Perfect. Piccolo single-handedly holding the bottom lane, only just coming up now.
Nice
They're going to go in for the
super
fight.
fast take with that special beam cannon.
Instantly kills it. Special beam cannon is the win. Single-handedly Trap is doing, which gives you extra visibility. And another battle's already started down here. Oh, the Vegeto's low already, being blasted off into all directions. System in's gone
both
down.
damage
This is great
players
work.
down for
Double
Sensei.
kill straight away. Complete domination. The Bardock has to transform because he was on so much low HP, but Poros is there, and he can do a special beam cannon once again if he wants to secure it, but they will just
Hurry up. I'm itching for a fight. The forces of good will always win.
I choose you to be the first of my victims. I choose you to be the first of my victims.
Hurry up. I'm itching for a fight. Cool. Who do I get to fight this time?
3, 2, 1, stop!
I'm winning this fight for sure. Never thought I'd be fighting side by side with you.
You hungry?
Here goes.
Boo hungry?
This isn't enough to satisfy me.
Take you down.
Take that! Here goes. Yo! Time for more drink.
So you've come.
Take that! Yo! Come on, show me what you've got.
It's hard to believe I'm fighting you now. After all this time, Goku.
Wow! So cool! You see that?
Take me out of here!
A fresh start.
I'm not going down that easily.
I would love to witness your performance.
I shall be watching over you alongside Lady Rivers.
Go all out. I won't hold it against you.
I don't plan on losing in a battle between saints.
Take that! Strong. Yo! What's wrong? Here goes. There. This one! Right here!
A powerful foe has appeared.
All right, let's get this over with. Here goes.
I'll go down
Can't wait
low.
around too much.
If I calculate the odds of surviving till the end of this,
The fate of this battle is in their hands.
Do not forget love, my champion.
Wield the power of your love.
I'll take you down. There you go.
Here goes.
I'll go attack.
Your life so
Here goes.
You think Boo is chocolate?
Yo! Now I can keep fighting. Yo! Take that!
This is bad. Much longer.
This is too hard.
This is bad! Take that! Now I'm ready. How about I take it up to the next level? Don't push yourself! And this one hits! Super Saiyan 3. A powerful foe has appeared!
I'll go up top!
Did you pay for that? I'll make you pay! This is... Sorry, but this fight's mine. Oh no! They broke through your god of destruction!
Your team personally.
Nice job! They broke through the god of destruction!
It looks like
This is bad!
you can do. I'll go down low.
Yo!
Jokers has happened to me!
Impossible!
Someone get over here now!
Yo!
This can't be
Oh
happening!
no! They broke through your god of destruction! As expected!
How about some of this?
Someone might even be good! Yo! Oh no! They broke through your god! A powerful foe has appeared!
Patrolman, Jacko!
What's wrong? Leave it to me. Wow! I'm on the edge of my seat! Sorry.
Look how hard they're
Could you lend me a
fighting. It's tasty.
Back in tip-top shape. Ding. Here it goes.
Dire straits!
Let's get
Get ready!
Not good! They've broken through all your gods of destruction!
I'll go up
Protect the
top.
dragon, but this looks bad! Can you hold out?
Piece of cake. All right. Aw, yeah. You like that?
Teamwork play coming in there, and I love to see that he was using the demon whip to try and grab onto him and get closer to him to continue that fight. Nicely done.
Yeah, just showing us that they can also perform
Oh, no,
spectacularly
Kazuji again?
in lane. Oh,
He's got to be so careful.
yeah.
They don't want to risk it, which is fair. I understand that, but I mean, he's really risking it because his teammate wasn't even back up. Oh, they're already here. Okay, Sensei, 3 players already down at the bottom. Ultimate Gohan a little bit slower behind, but no one's engaging just yet. They're going to wait to see how the team fight can go down. There's a special beam cannon on the Piccolo at the same time, who can use that to his advantage. Remember, with how he charges it, that's a big deal. Can he snipe it away? He's looking to try and do some damage onto it. The Piccolo still has some health in there, some more kills happening. Oh, the Kefla's gone down on Team Sensei. They need to be careful.
Nice
Sensei
take
himself is
from
oh,
Piccolo
so
once
much more
again.
damage. Piccolo with the boss secure. Piccolo may be low on health, but he put himself in a good condition. They did both lose 2 players at the same time. Captain Montoya wants to escape from there. And he's still going back in to back his teammate up. A little bit of a risk. He doesn't want to get team KO'd. This could be a huge problem. The team KO doesn't come in because Piccolo got revived, but that was too close.
Kakarot! Kakarot!
Let's see how far this fight goes.
Ah, okay! Voodoo! Ah, okay! Voodoo!
So, ready to go?
Let's have some fun.
What do you say?
All right!
Oh!
3, 2, 1!
We get him good! What's wrong?
Need a hand?
Enemy spot!
Now, Boo, play with you!
First strike!
Wow! So cool! You see right! I'll go up top!
You can heal me?
Oh, you
I'm alright. It's nothing.
Here I go! Don't you want to play with me?
Let this be over soon!
This is bad. I'll blow you away.
So here we are.
Get ready! Try this!
You turn into candy!
A powerful foe has appeared! Alright, let's get this over with.
I'll go up top!
you don't.
Oh no! They broke through your god of destruction!
I'll go down low.
Go back! Go back! We'll beat you guys!
Let's do this for real, Boo.
How exciting!
How do you like?
I'll go up top.
You turn into candy! Who come back?
So you've come.
There you are! Nice job! Broke through the god of destruction! This is bad! Uh-oh! Looks like the enemy, a powerful foe, has appeared!
I'm not afraid of you!
I'll be right over here.
Nice job! Broke through the god of destruction!
Warriors.
I am the winner!
This fool thinks he's tough.
First.
Not on my
Let's
You turn into candy!
Oh no!
How could that happen to me?
There's no way!
Oh no! They broke through your god of destruction! As expected!
How about
This is bad!
Everyone!
What is this?
Fun! Who beat them now? Receive my
I'm on the edge of my seat!
Look how hard they're fighting! I'll go up top! Sending love, the happiness of all, Ribrianne!
Interesting. We'll play more!
Oh yes. Quite interesting.
Just a little more.
So you come?
Oh no!
Thank you for your love!
Oh no! They broke through your god of destruction!
You're more powerful.
This is bad. Not good. They've broken through all your gods of destruction. This looks bad.
Compared to me, you're all inferior cretins! Good work. This is the power of a Saiyan!
Piccolo may be low on health, but he put himself in a good condition. They did both lose 2 players at the same time. Captain Montoya wants to escape from there. And he's still going back in to back his teammate up. A little bit of a risk. He doesn't want to get team KO'd. This could be a huge problem. The team KO'd.
Hero, super hard to use as a beginner, honestly. I think I've tried to use Piccolo after the 20.
Right, sneaking behind a huge.
They are going for another attack.
Beautifully
Will they get him?
done. Fighting for it, going for it. Wolves at the same time trying to solo the boss, not helping out his teammates. Chippy getting the damage on. They're trying to focus in on Ribrianne. They know they can't let this go to Team Sensei, but Sensei grab it. They stop the triple boss KO going down, and they'll find themselves getting the healing buff from Ribrianne. That's going to be a huge benefit for them. Can they get any more kills? Already Kefla's gone down, systems in, trying to stay up in it to Montoya's position again. He's going to go in with a kick. He blocks out Sensei, stuns him, takes him down, and that gives them a 24-second lead in this fight with the 4v3 right now.
Beautiful pick there.
Right, Piccolo's going to be ready with a special beam cannon.
Getting charged up. Let's take Lily take it. No, the Jackal's still alive.
No, not enough damage.
Who's going to take it? Nice. Team Sensei taking the second boss for themselves. Now 2 for 2 in terms of boss count.
System Zim saved it twice. He took it twice, but he's going to...
Looks like we are going to have the team fight.
Sensei's out. Sensei out instantly. Kazujin could go down
out as
special
well.
beam cannon.
Hungry!
The pleasure of vanquishing Kakarot.
Unfortunately, not enough to secure them a victory. All right, let's take a look at the MVP once again.
Those 2 deaths, 8 assists. We saw 2 of the deaths coming out to that Vegito. He was having a good battle back and forward. You know, he's able to escape so well with the Demon Whip. Extending his hand forward and being able to jump out to different locations is really powerful because he is still a bit squishy, right, comparing to other damage characters. But how well Porus was playing this time compared to the first game, we saw him miss some of the special beam cannons, but it didn't matter because if you're doing that much damage, you know what? No one's going to complain about that. And
Yeah.
what a way he was entering into some of the team fights, helping with some of the boss secures. You know, it's going to be very chaotic, especially with, like I said, with Piccolo, you have to nail these shots, and it's kind of a one and done. If you don't hit it, you're kind of exposed for a moment. So still really impressive. Him and Wolves taking an MVP each as they march their way into the grand final. And dude, I'm just, I'm expecting such an amazing, crazy grand final.
Yeah.
This is, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, super excited to see the Piccolo in the finals as well as the hit from Zero FMG. Super excited for that. All right, let's take a look at the finals bracket. All right, with Captain Montoya moving towards the finals, we will have the grand finals. Pasuito vs Captain Montoya. All right, just some unique picks from both sides, so super excited to see how it'll play out in this finals.
Yeah, both of them going 2-0, both of them playing way above the level of their opposition. But that's going to set us up for an amazing grand final. I really hope from the bottom of my heart that we get ourselves at least 3 games in
definitely.
this one. We deserve that for the South American region. But do you know what? Anyone who's coming from Asia, from Europe, from North America, you can no longer say that South America is weak. No matter what has happened within these games, both Zero FMG and Wolves have proven that this is a strong region with very explosive gameplay and beautiful teamwork to come with it.
And just to remind everyone, this grand finals will decide the first ever SA champion. So super excited for that as well. But before that, here's another part of our P3G capsule serial code. Let's go.
Let's get it.
All right, this is the third bit of the total of 12 characters. YY3M. YY3M are the next 4 characters of the serial code. The final 4 characters will be revealed towards the end of the stream, so please look forward to that as well. Just a reminder, we really, really, really appreciate all the support you show for the tournament, for us, for the players especially. And yeah, please continue to comment in the comment section below and post/tweet on X, Twitter, other social media as well. Please use the hashtag SQB_SA for this tournament. South American tournament, SQB_SA, all caps. Please, and yeah, as 3M are the next. We have Cell in 6th, Gohan, the Kid Gohan actually in 7th, Bojack, Kale, and Gotenks in 10th.
You know what? It's happened again. We're getting the same as EU, Kefla, Bardock, and Frieza in the top 3. A slight change between having a Cell here in EU a little bit higher up than what we had here for South America. But overall, you know, this is what we're going to get within the game where people prefer to play some of these other characters. Full Power Bojack, you know, people keep saying he's a terrible character choice, but here we have him. He's doing some good work across both regions. People do love him no matter what in there. Gotenks still within the SA server in that top 10. Bit of an impressive one in there as well. I'm just trying to find out where is, did I miss? Oh, Vegeto's in 13th. Okay, Vegeto's in 13th. That's not too bad, you know. He's still a character I think a lot of people haven't got to grasp with just yet. super popular character
Yeah.
for sure. I see him in so many of my games, but I mean, he's not as strong as your Keflas right now, that's for sure, especially your Super Oob as well.
Yeah, definitely a pick for newer players as well. Super popular character from the series. So, yeah, we mentioned you should be using the heroes that you really love from the Dragon Ball series. And yeah, I think Vegito is super popular. So, yeah, if you're a new player, definitely try him out. His KDA or / win rate isn't, everything about
Doesn't
the
matter.
game. All right,
Exactly.
let's check out the team win rates as well. These will be 8.6% win rate as a full composition. In second place, we also have Cell, Brawly, Gotenks as well. We have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. In third place, we finally have Bardock, and we also see in fifth place a Ultimate Gohan. But yeah, just a lot of Brawly and Cell and Gotenks as well.
Okay, South American viewers watching the stream right now, please tell me, why do you guys love Cell so much? In Europe, we had it in second and fourth place, but the rest was Bardock. You guys only have Bardock in third place. Everyone else is loving Cell. Like, what is this composition I'm seeing here? I need to understand. I need to have an idea of why you guys love this so much, what is working for you here, because for me, I'm a Cell enjoyer. I played him a lot in Season 1, but it slowly fell off for me across the board. I wasn't enjoying it at all. And I'm definitely now more of a SSJ4 Vegeta / Bardock fan. I got to work on my Bardock more for sure. But Vegito being in there, SSJ3 Goku makes a lot of sense. The Gotenks one was a bit of a surprise. We had him twice for Europe, but 4 times? Guys, I got to tell you, there's an Ultimate Gohan. He does exist right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we both agree that the Ultimate Gohan is the solid technical hero to choose. I'm surprised that he doesn't show up too often in these rankings, actually.
We've seen how good he is, right? They've shown us here. Captain Montoya himself has shown us here how good he can be.
Yeah.
Like, that is something that you can't ignore right now.
And we have the Brawlies actually from the EU win rates as well. Brawly's super popular.
Yeah.
What do you think about this
I think
Brawly?
it's because Broly is just like a very popular character within the Dragon Ball world, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's so big,
definitely.
he's so brutey. So, like, I'm guessing this is what it comes down to. There are amazing people out there who are just die-hard, hardcore fans of Broly, and they're just picking him again and again. Keep doing that. You should for sure. You know what? I would love to find out if we could eventually at some point get some stats from like S rank, A rank, B rank, C rank.
Oh yeah,
that would be good information for us
super
to learn.
interesting to look
To
at.
see how different it is at the top to the lower level. Is at the top to the lower level. Is at the top to the S rank.
Yeah, I think similarly for Brawly as well. Super strong in the lower ranks, just smashing everything, smashing the ground, smashing everything around you, jumping around with those smashes as well. Super hard to deal with. Very scary actually to play against as well as a beginner. Yeah, just that monster, that huge monster flying at you, just destroying everything in its way. We also see Super Saiyan 3 Goku not too much in this tournament, but on these rankings. So yeah, how
I see him so much in the game.
Far? Yeah, how is he in this season?
So much. I feel like in this season he's a little bit weaker, but he's still very good. You know, his instant transmission is something that if you can lock that down and you're very good with the micro ability to be able to control it, you can just dominate a game and be everywhere the whole time. Obviously, the Kamehameha, he went through some nerfs, which obviously he did need because he was way too overpowered.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's right now a bit more balanced. Both Gokus, SSJ3 and normal Goku, number one character for everyone, you know?
Yeah, definitely. With voice comms as well, you can use those transmissions even better than in solo queue, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, just
definitely
your teammates calling you when you need to, just escaping when you need to as well. So, yeah, super fun character to play, flying around everywhere with those instant transmissions. So, yeah, hopefully we see some of that in these tournaments as well moving forward. Maybe not today, but maybe next.
Yeah. Not today.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about our two teams in the grand final. For anyone who's just tuning in, for anyone who maybe just got here for the grand final, first of all, where have you been? You missed some great games, but let us update you on how things have gone. We've got Team Captain Montoya, which consists of 3 Argentinian players and 1 player from Peru. The number 1 player in the world, Wolves, playing on the Kefla. He is the #1 overall player and #1 damage in the world. Him and his team played maybe the best Gekishin squadron we have seen, and we've only seen EU and now SA, but they played so impressively in this just way of getting through 2-0. Then now the team they're facing is Team Posuido, and they find themselves with 4 players very skilled, all playing in the high S ranks, but they've got the #1 technical player in the world, Zero FMG. It's been getting harder to play this game on a very high level, but guess what? I'm still amazed by these plays. I'm still enjoying every second of it.
Yeah, definitely. This is still kind of a community kind of tournament, not super insane esports kind of ish. I don't know how to describe it, but we are still kind of at that community level. But the level increase in the mechanics and the coordination, the macro and the micro, increasing at such an insane pace. Just to point out, Zero FMG as well. I believe the only player level, but the level increase in the mechanics and the coordination, the macro and throughout.
Yes, exactly.
Including yesterday's EU,
in
right?
the damage roll.
Yeah.
You are
super
absolutely correct.
insane performance on this hit, taking 2 MVP.
Absolutely correct.
Insane performance on this hit, taking 2 MVP.
Absolutely correct.
Insane performance on this hit, taking 2 MVP.
Absolutely correct.
Insane performance on this hit, taking 2 MVP.
We're going to get SSJ3 Goku.
That would have been insane.
Instead, we're going to stay for exactly the same lineups that they showed before. Remember, this is going to be looking at the difference between Captain Montoya on the Ultimate Gohan and Zero FMG on the hit. Zero FMG is the best technical player in the world, but also you have the best damage player in the world is Wolves for the other team. This is an even battle. This is going to be a great fight. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen here.
These are the top 3 in Dragon Ball Genshin Squadra.
Lowest total HP. Before you play Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, you need to change this setting if you are playing on controller. Go into your options and on the top right where it says control.
Yo, Dragon Ball Legends, let's go.
Here, this means it could give them a really good chance of getting the boss secure. Captain Montoya need to get their team fight boss secure.
Yo, Dragon Ball Legends, let's go.
Try and get the secure. Wolves is finished off as well. Zero FMG is doing work as that hit. He is being a nuisance. Captain Montoya trying to fight off against him, but he's very low on health. He goes down. Reyes secures the Nappa, and Captain Montoya, they were on the back foot every step of the way. I feel like Chippy may have overextended, trying to chase him a little bit.
All right, nice pick on Poros as well, super early in that team fight, taking him out of the picture, securing the boss for Pasuito.
They knew exactly what he was doing. They knew he'd be waiting on the side, charging a special beam cannon. They focused him, and Chippy wasn't there to protect him. So already Captain Montoya and his team now finding that pressure being applied in a little bit of a different way. And remember, Captain Montoya needs to keep that shoe up so that they can find the hit on all of these boss fights.
Nice
they're
kick on
focusing in on Zero FM.